Breaking news, Baker Mayfield has been traded officially to the Carolina Panthers. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking some NFL. I'm here to talk about this Baker Mayfield trade, which just happened, folks. I'm breaking it to you as soon as I saw it on Twitter, on social media. Baker to the Panthers. So with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And as always, guys, hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. You know I got you locked in with all the latest news. So with that being said, let's break this down. Okay, so it is a trade between the Browns and the Panthers for Baker Mayfield, of course, who's going to the Carolina Panthers. And the Browns, in return, are getting a conditional 2024 fifth-round pick. All right? And as far as the financials, this was what the holdup was in the trade, honestly. Not even just the compensation, it was the financials. Because the Panthers didn't want to pay Baker a lot. They're going to pay him about $5 million. The Browns will pay Baker about $10 million. And Baker's taking about a $3.5 million salary cut in order to make this trade work, okay? So let's start with the Panther side of things here, and then we'll move on to the Brown side. For the Panthers, I like this trade, and here's why. The Panthers needed to do something to shake up the roster for this season before Matt Rule was pretty much going to get canned and fired. And he very well still could. But now there's like a little hope, like a sliver of hope for Matt Rule to be able to save his job because he has an upgrade at quarterback. And I am not a Baker Mayfield fan, people. Believe me, I am not. But is he better than Sam Darnold? Yes, he is. So Baker Mayfield will come in. The Panthers will have their QB1, a new QB1. And they have weapons, right? In DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, you got Christian McCaffrey. So offensively, you'll get that upgrade. And they spent the entire draft on defense, so you think that's an upgrade for them there, and the defense should be a little bit better. So overall, the Panthers needed to do something to shake it up because it looked like they were headed for a bottom 5 record and a top 5 pick in next year's draft. So Baker Mayfield does give them an upgrade at quarterback. And the compensation wasn't that much that they had to give up. A 2024 fifth-round pick, like for a quarterback? Yeah, like, again, Baker's not a great quarterback, but he's a serviceable one, a solid one. So to me, it wasn't that much in terms of compensation. So overall, I like this for the Panthers because of the reasons I stated. They needed a shake-up. Matt Rule needed to save his job. Baker gives you a better chance, and he's a better player than Sam Darnold is. And this is an opportunity for a low cost that you had to take. And that's why I like it for the Panther side of things. And as far as financials, again, you only got to pay the guy $5 million, which doesn't seem like a lot, again, relative to starting quarterback salaries. And now let's talk about the Cleveland side of things here. Look, this marriage is over. I don't care if Deshaun Watson is suspended the entire year. He probably will be. But there's no way in heck that Baker Mayfield was coming back and agreeing to play for the Browns as a lame duck quarterback. Wasn't going to happen. So there was no argument here to be made about, oh, they should have kept Baker and started him this year and then moved on to Deshaun. Like, no one's going to want to do that, right? Baker was done. The Browns were done. This divorce was pretty much there, okay? It was happening. And so you just needed to get as much as you could for Baker. Now, the Browns didn't have a lot of leverage because everyone knows that they were going to trade Baker. This return is pretty pedestrian, a fifth-round pick. Now, Baker Mayfield, again, I am not a fan of Baker, but even I thought he would get like a third-round pick. Like, this is a pretty pathetic return for the Browns, and it's a conditional fifth-round pick. So, to me, yeah, I thought, maybe they should have gotten a better return, but I think the Panthers won this trade because I don't think the Browns got back enough. So, that's where I'm at here, but the Browns needed to make this happen, and there was no shot in my mind that Baker was going to start for the Browns this year. If Deshaun was suspended, no shot. So, to me, it needed to happen. It did happen. But the Panthers, I think, came on the better side of this trade. I think they won the trade. And week 1, we're about to get some fireworks here, people. Get your popcorn ready because it is Browns versus Panthers in week 1. Talk about a great scheduling ploy here with week 1. We're literally going to see Baker versus his old team. So, I'm hyped for this. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. Who won this trade between the Browns and the Panthers? Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.